Hi, welcome back to another video feature of the Immersive Worlds Handbook. Just behind me is H&M. I'm at the Forum Shops in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm asking the question, is this H&M the coolest store in Las Vegas? So let me take you on a tour. Okay, as we begin the tour here, I wanted to just say that, I happened to see this H&M at the Caesars Forum Shops, and I thought, this is an amazing space, and I wanted to go through maybe some of the reasons why I would consider it as such. The first thing is the entrance. This is a dramatic space, a 50-foot tall atrium, disco ball, DJ. I mean, it just has a real Vegas appeal to it. Secondly, we can talk about the sensory appeal. Anytime you have music and visual senses combined, in this case, I feel like you can really create excitement right at the entrance as the guest is about to enter the store. Another issue would be design consistency. I do apologize, I didn't go inside and explore the store. I invite you to do so. It's really amazing on the inside in terms of what you'll find on the 3 floors of this 50,000 square foot flagship store, which at the time of this writing I believe is the largest H&M in the world. There are the lifestyle context to consider. The sense of coolness, the hipness, the vibe that you get from both the brand and the design connotations. And then lastly is the brand itself. Anytime you have a brand like H&M, I think there's a coolness, there's an appeal with it that goes a long way with guests. I think it goes a long way with people shopping. Again, being this is in Caesars, you have a lot of competition. Other types of stores, experiences you have just down the way, the Fall of Atlantis show. So there's a lot going on here. I think what they did was really smart. If you know this space, this used to be FAO Schwarz, and this opened in December. The H&M store here opened in December of 2010. It's a pretty big transformation. It was a different context. They had a giant store to work with, and I think it was amazing what they came up with. I suggest in this video feature it might be the coolest store in Las Vegas, and that's no easy task considering the fact that there are so many amazing cool stores in Las Vegas. Just go through all the malls that you can think of on the Strip, at the Fashion Show Mall, which actually doesn't have as many experiential type stores as you would expect. But this certainly, I think, sets a pretty high bar in terms of lifestyle stores, in terms of its appeal the minute you see it from the outside. The fact that they have the DJ and I don't have the music playing, it's quite evocative though. It's pretty amazing to have a DJ booth up there and to have this level of excitement as you're shopping. Now, I had an idea. So I mentioned earlier in the video that there are these 5 areas to think about. So I was thinking of this. If you wanted to, in your own ethnographic work, you could actually think about these areas and, in a sense, create your own rating system or note system. So, for example, we could look at the entrance and give that a particular rating. I would give it a 9 on a scale of, say, 0 to 10, because I think it is so evocative from the not from the street, but from the hallways, the giant passageways inside the Forum Shop. The sensory appeal is pretty high in terms of the music and the visual. The design consistency, I think, is amazing. I've seen photos of the second and third stories of the store, so they carry this aesthetic throughout. The lifestyle contexts, I think, are pretty amazing as well, and the branding is up there. Now, this is not an objective scale, it's purely subjective. I'm suggesting not so much that you need to rate a store like this, but in your own work, develop a comparative system that you can analyze stores or theme parks. Basically you could look at the given genre, if you will, like in this case lifestyle stores, and make some comparisons. How does this compare to Red Bull World in Austria? How does it compare to Urban Outfitters throughout the US and just down the Strip at the location of the Miracle Mile shops right there. So, I mean, I think this would be a good exercise. And what you can add to this as well would be an area for notes. So you could write some notes about how you feel when you enter a space like this. For me, I certainly do a fair share of ethnographic note-taking as a cultural anthropologist, consultant, etc. But I like to use the visual means to document what I see because I think it's just so effective, and I can look at it and reflect upon it after I've experienced the space. So it's an idea for you to maybe think about. And here is that DJ booth I mentioned. I tried to zoom in the best I could, didn't get a very clear shot, but again, it really adds to the performative nature of the storefront. If you read Pine and Gilmore's work, The Experience Economy, you know that a lot of retail, if not most retail, has to move towards this arena of experience and lifestyle and branding. I mean, I think it's the sign of the future. I didn't mention this, but the video wall, the lighting, it all adds to this. I wasn't able to locate the names of the design firms involved in the installation, so if you have that information, please post it here so we can give them due credit, because I think it's absolutely amazing. If you're in Las Vegas, you definitely have to check out the H&M flagship store. It's a store, I think, unlike any other out there in terms of what it offers the guest. It's a scale, its size. Just look at the visual appeal as you come in. There are very few spaces like this, so I really encourage you, if you're in Las Vegas, come check it out. Come check out the clothes as well, but certainly check out the design and listen to some of the tracks with the DJ. I hope you enjoyed the video feature today here at H&M in Las Vegas. Their very unique DJ booth and design. Please come back for additional video features of the Immersive Girls Handbook.